Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Jeff, and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic, and we are spiking today, boys. We are playing SPIKEFIELD Hazard as our only win condition in this entire deck. Well, technically, I guess we can win with Mythos of Illuna, like copying someone else's stuff that's a big creature and then win with that way, but that's not the main way we're going to win. We're winning with SPIKEFIELD Hazard today. That is the game plan for today, and so this is the first video in a series that I'm going to be calling For Science. I've done a couple other For Science stuff in the past, some on the other channel that I had before, but what we're doing is basically building those janky decks that no one has ever been willing to actually build because it just won't ever win or do any kind of thing. For me, I'm going to be building those decks. We're going to play up against Sparky first just to get the win so that you guys can see how the deck is supposed to run, how everything works out. And then we'll probably try it out against a couple of people, real life people as well, and see if we can make it work. Typically, the answer is probably going to be no, but I will be trying to build these decks in a way that they can actually work, can actually like get the combo off and do well. But this is a place where we can have fun with all the jank that is available in Magic. And so if you guys have requests for different janky things that would never actually work, like 13 card combos, or those things that just like they don't work in Magic typically, but we can make them work, maybe playing up against Sparky initially, and also just give me a chance to kind of showcase some decks, see if we can get them comboed off ever against people. I'm not going to be focusing on that quite as much personally, because that's just for me to make those kind of combos work, it takes like 14 hours of my day sometimes to make that kind of thing work, and I want to do that for you guys, and I figured this would be a way that we can make that happen. And so today, the only win condition we have in this entire deck is SPIKEFIELD Hazard, which does 1 point of damage to any target. So how can we possibly win with SPIKEFIELD Hazard, dealing damage, just 1 point of damage to any target, as our only win condition for this? And the way that we can do that is Fire Emancipation. So Fire Emancipation, 6 mana enchantment. If a source you control will deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals triple that damage to that permanent player instead. So if we triple this, and then what happens is that this stacks up. It's not a legendary enchantment, and so if we have multiples of these, so the first one will just make our SPIKEFIELD Hazard deal 3 points of damage. The second copy of this will make it deal 3 times 3, so triple, so it'll be 9 points of damage. And then the one after that will 9 times 3, which is I think 27. Yeah, 27 points of damage. And so we are trying to get 3 copies of Fire Emancipation onto the battlefield, and then SPIKEFIELD Hazarding. We do have other ways to do it. Like if we only get 2 of them out, we also have double visions where we can double the copies of SPIKEFIELD Hazard, or we can get multiples of these out so we can get in for damage with SPIKEFIELD Hazard as well. We have Mythos of Illuna, Mirror Maid to make sure that we have extra copies of the things. We have Lithoform Engine to be able to play as we're playing Fire Emancipation so that we can get extra copies of it as it enters the battlefield, or Mirror Maids, which are a lot easier to copy. So then we can have multiple copies of Mirror Maid, enter in with Fire Emancipation, do things like that. That's basically the idea of this deck is, okay, we are going to go for it. We're going to make that thing happen. How can we actually make that deck work and function, like even beat Sparky? Because sometimes beating Sparky with a janky enough deck can be difficult too. So the big thing is we need Storm's Wraths. This, with everything else we're doing, making copies of spells, doing extra damage, because this does do extra damage to the player, the creatures and planeswalkers with Fire Emancipation as well. So Storm's Wrath becomes one of the best just removal spells that we can have. Storm's Wrath is awesome with this. We also just have a bunch of other deal damage spells. I try to make sure there were nothing that we could do damage to the face. Like there are a few other cards that we could, like Omen. I really like Omen of the Sea in this deck because with Mirror Maids, with Lithoform Engine, we have ways to double up the trigger of Omen of the Sun entering the battlefield, or doubling up its actual self coming into the battlefield. So we have 2 different things. So Omen of the red Omen that does 2 points of damage, something I almost brought in, but SPIKEFIELD Hazard has to be the only win condition. That's the only way we can win, okay? And so this is the kind of thing we're doing. Scorching Dragonfire in the deck to make sure we have some early game removal. Couple disruptions to make sure we can counter a couple things. Also just helps us with our mana base. We're only running 18 normal lands because we have tons of SPIKEFIELD Hazards, Shadowskull Smashing, Seagate restorations, and the disruptions to add in for all of the different lands that we need to get us up to enough that we can play Fire Emancipation, keep hitting our land drops to do everything else. We have extra card drive, everything going on. 2 copies of Syndiclasm, 2 copies of Opt for some card draw, and that is the deck. This is what we're trying to do, is just go off and do fun things. One extra thing here, so Mythos of Illuna can definitely be a win condition for us. It's a 4 mana, create a token that's a copy of target permanent. that can be one of their permanents as well. So technically this does end up being a win con for us. If you're playing this deck, like if you decide to go take this actually and try playing against people, do use this as a potential win con. Just do, okay? It's an okay thing to do, especially because it can copy an Ugin, you know, and then all of a sudden you have Ugin too if they get rid of your Fire Emancipations, all the kind of things. So Mythos of Luna definitely is a good card here. We even have our 3 Ketria Triumphs to make sure that we have green mana so that you can also have the other side of this. If, you know, red and green was also spent to cast this, instead create a token that's a copy of that permanent, except the token has, when this permanent enters battlefield, if it's a creature, it fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. So basically it can fight something else too. So it's removal as well. That's probably what we're going to use it for if we do end up needing to use it for something else. It's kind of like another almost Storm's Wrath effect. Storm's Wrath hits a bunch of creatures at once. Mythos of Luna, if we do have the green mana as well, can enter the battlefield as their biggest creature, fight one of the smaller creatures, and then have a blocker that's, you know, on par with whatever big thing that they have to be swinging in with. And that's just good stuff. So we're gonna do some good stuff. Let's jump into the gameplay, see how it does for us. We're up against Sparky first. Gonna be just showcasing the deck first, making sure that we do get a win out of a janky deck, because otherwise I'm not able to guarantee that I have the time to put in for janky decks like this to actually pull off, you know, and win with a Spikefield Hazard. Or people will just scoop before they actually see the win con, and that's just not fun either. So if you guys like this type of content, let me know down in the comments below the things you guys like. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can see more of this stuff, the Force Science series that I'm going to be doing, and let me know also the things that you guys want to see done in Force Science, and we'll do it hopefully a few times a week is kind of my goal with this. And let's go jump into it. Here we go. All right, up against Sparky. Keep this. And it looks like a good spot for some. Did he say science as well? I missed it. All right, so we need to have our lands and we need to have the ability to stay alive. And up against Sparky, sure, we're gonna go ahead and keep another Scorching Dragonfire. I'm a little bit worried sometimes about this person. Let's go ahead and just pass the turn. We might just open the sea. If it's only a 1/3, I'm not gonna be worried about it anytime soon. We have Storm's Wrath and stuff. Water. Okay, Sparky, you're drunk. Oh, I love Sparky. If it only has one thing to play, it will play out. You know, we actually do need 2 lands here, so I'm fine with this. Maybe not 2 lands. We have 5 already. So the way that Sparky works is if it doesn't have any targets to do stuff and doesn't have any other things in its hand, it will just automatically play out certain spells no matter what, even if it targets itself. They didn't make it smart enough to not do that, and so that's awesome. It makes my day. All right, here comes the goal. That's my turn. I'm not going to be worried about this just yet. We have Storm's Wrath if I want to. And actually, we might want to hold up the Ketria Triumph just for card draw. Maybe we can Mirror Maid this turn, actually. Let's do that. So let's go Ketria Triumph tapped, Mirror Maid onto the Omen. I guess we can go in as a Water Knot. We got our win condition. Sweet. I think we actually don't care about it as much right now. So actually, we have Fire Emancipation number 1. But we need to get multiples, so that's okay. To the bottom, do get to up to our 6 lands. We have Storm's Wrath, Mirror Maids, everything like that. Yeah, we're doing this. Wall of Runes. Dude, they're so big. Cinderclasm, okay. Let's go ahead and just Storm's Wrath real quick. Slow Sparky down there a wee little bit. Let's get out another red source. So we have Fire Emancipation. I guess we had this too, but double vision on the next turn. Or actually, we're doing Fire Emancipation. We came to do a thing, and that is get Fire Emancipation copied, and we are doing that right now. So here we go. Oh, this we get at the 0/5. Yes. Way to go, Sparky. Hey, look, another copy of Fire Emancipation. How about that? Oh, cool. It is cool. I'm so excited. This is going to be fun. Dude, how big is this Spikefield Hazard going to be? Okay, Mythos of Luna. So first off, we're going to cast Double Vision so that we can get multiple copies of Fire Emancipation. This is going to be a massive Spikefield Hazard when we find it. we also have Cinderclasm and instant speed if we need it. Oh, another double vision. All right, well, let's Mirror Maid. Oh man, how fun can we make this real quick? Let's do another double vision. Wow, I know, right? Our Cinderclasm is gonna be bonkers. We might copy the Cloud Conceer just to get some card draw. We can make multiple copies of it real quick if we wanted to. All right, so we might do that since we have a way to make 3 Fire Emancipations anyway. What's on top? Not a Spikefield Hazard. Yeah, because we survive. Yeah, let's just do this. So Mythos of Luna, we get extra copies. So first one, we're gonna copy Cloud Conceer. I guess I don't really care to have it do it. Okay, make some copies of it. We have different targets. One on Fire Emancipation. Let's just make a lot of Fire Emancipations. You know, we have all day to draw against Sparky, so it's fine. I don't have to do the smartest thing. Drawing cards would definitely make it faster, but okay, there we go. We have that for later. Pass the turn. All right, we don't have to Cinderclasm. We're just going to kill this. Kill this. 240 points of damage. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Maybe this is actually like a legitimate deck. Like we might actually be able to win games with this. I'm thinking it through right now. I'm leaving Cloud Conceer because I want to make some more copies. No blocks. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Okay, Storm's Wrath. So Mythos of Luna. I might want to make more copies of the double vision actually, so then I can do more copies with Mythos. Let's do that. All right, so Mirror Maid, make more copies of double vision. Mythos of Luna. First one, we're gonna get some of this going. We don't care to fight anything. Although I guess with Fire Emancipation, we can have it deal lots of damage and stuff. Okay, so copy Fire Emancipation. Copy Fire Emancipation. Gonna have to teach me that one. I know, right? All right, we're gonna find our Spikefield Hazard at some point. We're just gonna make all the Fire Emancipations. Draw one card, another Storm's Wrath. If we swing in, we kill them. We cannot swing in. No doing that. All right, so 5. This is exponential. All right, so let's see just how much damage we end up doing here. How about that? Okay, so as we block, how much damage does this end up being? Come on, let's see. 437. Okay. All right, double vision. Do not attack. I have to remember, do not do that. Pass the turn. We can start sacking Omen and Sea to start scrying as well. Let's do that on the upkeep. Okay, scry. Resolve. Fire Emancipation number 3 or whatever number this is now. Sure, we'll keep it. No, let's take for the Spikefield Hazard because I actually think that we can maybe play this up against actual people now because this is better than I was expecting. No attacks, disruption down, pass the turn. Oh my goodness! All right, let's see how big Scorching Dragonfire is for this one now. Oh, let's make some extra copies of it as well. Right. All targeting this. It doesn't actually matter after this point. Actually, do we have to have targets? We might end up having to target our own person. 6,559. Sure, whatever. Oh man. Yes. Pass to my turn. Oh, I forgot to scry. Oh my goodness, guys, this is so fun. All right, we'll scry now just so I don't forget. Not a Spikefield Hazard, but we got a Lithoform engine, so does it actually help us much at all? I mean, we're gonna kill him immediately anyway. We can't actually copy Fire Emancipation. We're trying to just find the Spikefield Hazard now, because I do want to play this up against actual people. Goal. All right, pass. We'll syndiclasm that. We don't want that 1/1 to be getting us now. Not today, fellas. Oh my gosh. Oh man, how much damage did that do? That's how much damage the Spikefield Hazard will do to their face. Statical smashing, okay. Yeah, we'll put it out. Tapped. Pass the turn. We're gonna find it. We're gonna find it. We already found one and put it to the bottom. There's an opt. That's really nice because we get to draw a bunch of times here. All right, we get to dig pretty deep. Not a Scorching Dragonfire. No. Triumph can let us draw again. That's fine. You know what? We can opt on their turn as well, so we'll keep it. Nope, to the bottom. This actually might be like a legitimate game plan. As long as you find the right removal pieces, this is actually pretty sweet. So keep digging. Dude, we can't find the Spikefield Hazard. All right. Secret Restoration. All right, that's good. We actually don't want to double that up. So now that it's not the first spell anymore, we're going to play it now and draw a bunch of cards. There's our Spikefield Hazard. All right. How many other things? We have more Mythos of Illunas. That means there's more fun to be had, folks. So we're going to make this bigger. Pass the turn. All right. We got this. Yeah, I won't do any more drawing, find more things, but what we're going to do, because the first Spikefield Hazard that we'll kill, so we don't care about having it copied right now. What we do care about copying is more Fiery Emancipations. So Fiery Emancipation comes in. Yeah, let's make some more copies. Yes. Sorcery speed off the Mythos, right? All right, we can make one more copy. We could also like use the lithoform engine to do a bunch of crazy other things, more stuff like that, but let's do it. Here we go. We are firing off the Spikefield Hazard of Doom. And here we go. Set it to face, set it up top. How much damage is this? Let's see. Do they have a counterspell? They could have a counterspell. The troll. Oh my gosh. How much damage was this? All right, so let us view the battlefield. Negative, what number is this? This is 1,594,303. Yes. Okay, that's a pretty good Spikefield Hazard. Of all the things that Spikefield Hazards I've fired off, that's a pretty good one. Yes. Chandra's Incinerator. That could be fun, but it would be another win condition, so don't even tempt me. Flee, temptress. All right, up against Crawford, and Crawford, we're keeping this one. Actually, do we have enough removal? We need to have removal. So we have lands that we can play. We have Mirror Maid to copy up like Fire Emancipation, but we also have to like win a game, at some point. We're gonna keep it though. We have all the pieces that we want. Why not? Let's go out with Triumph first. So we're gonna go ahead and get out Spikefield Hazard tapped. Pass the turn. It gives us our second mana so we can actually play Storm's Wrath and things like such. Are we going to be up against a Yorion, like Doom Foretold deck that's just going to kill our Fire Emancipation? So what we need to do is we need to get Fire Emancipation out and copy it with a token. Mirror Maid doesn't count, but if we can copy it with a token, then we actually have a shot at doing some cool stuff. So Seagate Restoration, tap, pass the turn. Because the tokens don't die to Doom Foretold. So that's the dream. We want Mythos of Illuna, double vision, Fire Emancipation, Mythos of Illuna. That is what we want to have happen. Those cards in sequence. Oh no, Ketchup Triumph's gonna get hit. All right, we want more red mana. Need to get to three red. And we'll go... I might fire like Omen first just to see what lands we can run into. We do need blue mana at some point for like Mirror Maid, but we have to get up to 3 red. I'm gonna do this anyway on the end step, so let's just see what we get. Okay, land, Lithoform number 2, don't need that. And now we have a blue source, so there we go. Okay. Pass the turn, double vision next turn, and then hopefully Fire Emancipation and no Doom Foretold. It's weird like how nervous I am. Like my creation is going up against an actual person and it's terrifying me. Mirror Maids aren't the worst to an extent, you know. Red source, double vision. Don't counter it. Don't disruption. Okay, cool. Thank you, Yorion friend. All right. Well, Scorching Dragonfire can hit multiple things, so this is actually pretty nice. Do we Mirror Maid onto the double vision? We'll see. I mean, all we have to do is get to 3 Fire Emancipations, then fire off a Spikefield Hazard. Like, technically, if we hit a land, we have ways to kind of get to that. All right, hits the double vision. If they have a Yorion in hand, we're going to be in trouble. Down to 18. So there's our Spikefield Hazard. Okay, we want to hit a non-Spikefield Hazard land. Let's actually go Lithoform Engine first. Because I think that they're going to fire off a Yorion. And potentially just hit the ECD again here. If they don't do it now, they don't hit the Lithoform Engine. Hopefully that means we're a little bit safer. Doom Foretold. Boo. All right, resolve. We lose Omen. Disruption. We play that tapped. Elspeth goes away. Lithoform goes away. We're just gonna have to wait for Doom Foretold to go away as well. And pass the turn. We can double Scorcher Dragonfire just to slow down their damage output here. I don't know if I really care about these guys right now. Yeah. Yorion to hand. Okay. I have to have 3 mana to be able to do this, so yeah, let's go ahead and do it. So, Scorching Dragonfire. Is it actually worthwhile to fire this off? I don't know. We might have just better targets in general, but copy this. Hit you. Resolve all. Haha, got him. Those ones never saw it coming. Gosh. Yeah, okay. Pass to my turn. Lithoform Engine goes away. We do nothing for a turn. We draw a card. We need something to discard because we actually want to keep everything here. We actually... We're really close to a 2-turn combo here. So, Fire Emancipation, double Mirror Maid, and the land to play Spikefield Hazard. Like, we're actually really close to doing it. We have to discard the land. So if we find another untapped red source, then... on the next turn, then we have a 2-turn I win the game combo here. So we'll see if we can actually make that work. Is this deck actually gonna like pull it off? I can't imagine this is gonna be consistently good. We'll see. we have a few more turns to try to find that that source. So Doom Foretold, sack some more stuff. That's cool. Let's see if they go ahead and just Yorion, just for the sake of value here. All right, Doom Foretold fires off. Resolve. Discard here. 12. Please don't have another Doom Foretold. That's not a red source, so I'm not sure. Well, I guess with Mirror Maid we can still use that though. So play out the land, play out Fiery Emancipation. Come on. We can do it. No Doom Foretolds. If you play a Doom Foretold, I will curse you and your mother 3 times. Oh, come on. We have lethal next turn. If we get to untap and Fire Emancipation stays on board, if they don't have a counter spell of some sort, we have 27 points of damage available here. Which, oh, they get Maze Mind Tome. If they fire off Maze Mind Tome, they get up to 20. They get up to 28. So we'll actually miss lethal. Come on. Oh, no. Okay. That's fine. Down to 10. They're gonna draw with Maze Mind Tome right now anyway. Dance of the Manse, and Doom Foretold comes back. No! Rude. Okay, we're out of there, boys. We're out of there. We were actually pretty close. All right, we're gonna try this out one more time. We are gonna make this work. All right, up against Coach K, and no red mana. We do have the Omen of the Sea, though. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this. Cinderclasms are pretty nice against a couple of different decks. It does require 2 red mana for it to be super good, but we have Omen of the Sea, so keep on the power of card draw and scrying. Opt. See, they did it too. In case they're running Disruption, I'm just gonna go ahead and fire this off right away. We can't have this not resolve for us. Okay, Triome will keep on top. First red source. We have Mirror Maid to copy the Omen of the Sea if we need to. Corridor Monitor. Well, that doesn't hit things very well. All right, Triome, tap, pass the turn. Corridor Monitor. All right, someone else is playing janky stuff. I like this. Obviously, you should play that after you swing in with the other one, so you have like an untapped dude. But they don't know what's up. Okay, Shadow Skull Smashing, tapped. Do I want to Mirror Maid onto the Omen of the Sea just to get some extra card draw and extra stuff here? We need another red source before Fire Emancipation even gets played. Double Visions will be nice. So yeah, let's just do it now. Disruption. Those are not red sources. Disruption and and Double Visions actually work pretty well, but it's going to be a couple turns before we can even use it. There we go. Another red source. I dig. Nyx Lotus. Ooh, fun. Okay, they're doing some janky shenanigans. I like playing up against another janky shenanigans person. All right, let's go Double Visions. Here we go. All right, I'm guessing this is also like Thassa. Blink's Corridor Monitors to be able to like keep untapping Nyx Lotus to have extra mana each turn. There's a Cure Best to See God. All right. Tap all non-land permanents target opponent controls. They don't untap during their controller's untap step. Okay. That's an 8/8 that we can't actually get their kills anyhow. So we need a blocker and quick. Okay. I don't think I shock myself in with Shadow Skull Smashing. I mean, Fire Emancipation with Cinderclasms triples the damage, which will do 2 to 6 if I can kick it. So I can bolt myself Fire Emancipation. If I find an untapped red source, I can Cinderclasm with a kicked one time, Cinderclasm the other one. So we actually do survive by doing this. As long as they don't have any kind of counter spell, Fire Emancipation is the best thing that we can do here. Storm's Wrath off the top would be sweet. Oh no, all of our stuff got tapped. Yeah, they gain control of target permanent. Oh, I forgot about that. They do get to just gain control of target permanent on the next one. Oh, man. Okay, down to 2. All right, I believe that we still have a chance here, though. Come on, blink your token. You know you want to. Oh, rude. Okay. We get to untap. There's our Spikefield Hazard. All right, so yeah, so make sure you just tap a blue source, kick Cinderclasm, doubles up the copy with double vision. So I forgot we actually have the double already, so we're good there. And then the double kills that, and we're okay. All right, we're actually doing it, guys. They do get to gain control of target permanent, which is really annoying. Mythos of Aluna, really good here. Creating our own copies of maybe Nyx Lotus would actually be pretty sweet. Fire Emancipation as well, of course. If they have a way to turn on Thassa, though, we're in trouble. Okay, pass the turn. Ooh, don't take our Fire Emancipation. Or do they take double vision? So actually, if they take Fire Emancipation, we get to use our double visions to make 2 copies of their Fire Emancipation. If they ever hit us with anything, we're dead anyway. So it's not like Fire Emancipation does anything good for them. But this is interesting. No, rude. Okay, wait. That's what we're wanting. Never mind. We're fine. We're fine. It's all good. Okay, Artress Owl turns on the Thassa. We will say no. We're gonna say in case they have a counterspell here, we have 2 copies here to kit this. I should have waited till they went to combat just in case they have something else to play. But they didn't tap the mana for Nyx Lotus. They didn't have anything else. Oh, they might find another card here. We didn't hold up Spikefield Hazard. Oh no, we might be in trouble. Okay. Okay, Mythos of Aluna. Double the copies. Fire Emancipation. So we actually have lethal on their upkeep. So we actually got there, guys. Okay, so double Fire Emancipation means that we get 6 points of damage with our Spikefield Hazard, right? 3 and 6. Doubling up, no, it's just 12. So we are still off on that. So, all right, we have a kicked Cinderclasm if we need it. Let them go. Thassa's Oracle. That's fine for now. Mono Blue Devotion with Nyx Lotus. Actually pretty fun stuff. Keeps 1 on top, 2 on bottom. We are going to go ahead and scry with the Omen. Another double visions. 6, 12, 18. Not quite enough. Opt does let us do some pretty cool stuff, though. Actually, we can double visions and opt. Now, we only get to draw 1 card. We can opt and then play a second double visions, though. We need to find a Mythos. If we find a Mythos of Aluna off the top, then we just win. All right, so opt. 2 copies. We did look at 4 cards here. We're looking for another Mythos or a Mirror Maid. Another opt. Okay, we keep that. Another Fire Emancipation. I think we also keep that. That lets us win on the next turn. We can't play it this turn. We have to play Fire Emancipation out and then Spikefield Hazard. So we pass the turn. Cinderclasm does 6 damage to any creature. So when Thassa goes in, it's doing 3 points of damage right now as well. So we have to kill the Thassa's Oracle, which I want to opt first, I believe. If they're going to just attack with this, I'm fine with that. So opt first. Another Spikefield Hazard. Sure, just in case they have a counterspell, let's go ahead and keep 1. We still have a way to deal with what's happening here. Another Spikefield Hazard. Maybe, actually. I mean, it's a way to kill this. It's our only win condition, so we're going all in with it. Here we go. Spikefield, kill your Thassa. We showed him our win condition. That's right. We're getting there, guys. Oh my goodness. This is awesome. All right. We untap. We have victory. We have it, guys. We're going to do it. Maybe this isn't as janky of a deck as I thought. Definitely felt like it should be, but maybe not. Gadwick for a bunch and a half. Resolve. No counters though. Oh, they have a blue source. Okay, resolve. Gadwick comes back. Draws X cards. All right. Passes my turn. Fiery Emancipation. Play it out. Spikefield Hazard. Send it at face. They have a miscast. Actually, we have the extra copy anyway, so there we go. 27 points of damage. We got there. Yes. Maybe this is like a legitimate deck. No, it's not. But it's fun. I really like it. Sweet. Sweet. Oh gosh, guys. Magic is so fun. I don't see how people can spend all their time just playing like serious decks, because I mean, if you're not doing this kind of stuff with Magic, what are you doing? You know? This is the stuff. This is what's fun. Dude, guys, we're up against Sonic. Is this like Sonic the Hedgehog or like Sonic the Food Place? All right, we're keeping this though. We have Synclasms, we have Ops, Shadow Smashing, and such. I want to opt right away, or do I want to just, you know, let's go ahead and get out blue source here. We have 2 red sources. We need to opt and get better stuff in this hand. All right, Forest. Most likely needing Storm's Wrath in this matchup. Seagate Restoration. We need more red sources. So like just another land right here is nice, but not good enough. All right, we're gonna hold up Omen and Cinderclasm. If they try to like mutate onto Stonecoil Serpent, then we kill it with fire. Ooh, okay, so Luminarch Aspirant. Yeah, we say no to both of your guys. Sorry about that, sir. Yes. Thank you. Secret Restoration tapped, pass the turn. We have Scorching Dragonfire. We have Omen of the Sun. This is working. This is actually kind of being legitimate. Omen of the Sea. There's our Spikefield Hazard and another land. We may end up just having to play this out, but we'll bring both the hands so that we have the Spikefield Hazard already. It is also just removal for us if we need it to be. All right, Temple of Epiphany. Another land we'll keep on top. And pass the turn. Sweet, we have Scorching Dragonfire, Strategical Smashing if we need to. If we can get up to Fire Emancipation before we do everything else. We are really guaranteeing we need this to be a land right now, so I'm not necessarily going all in on that. All right, 3. We say nay. I wouldn't mind also like a Storm's Wrath at some point. All right, we want to play Fire Emancipation on the turn that it comes out. So, oh man, we're going shields down for a second with this though. We have Omen of the Sea to sack and scry with, so play this tapped. Pass the turn. If we can find some other removal if we need to. Storm's Wrath, things like that. But Fire Emancipation into Storm's Wrath, even better. Horn Beetle. Ooh, that's really good. Mythos of Aluna. Yeah, I mean, we need it anyway. So, do we keep both these on top? I don't think so. I think we're done with the lands. We can find them. If they happen to pop up, then sweet, we'll do it. But otherwise, we're pretty good. Being able to upkeep, create a 1/1 green for each +1/+1 counter you have on creatures you control this turn. So nothing. That's my turn. Fiery Emancipation. They have a turn to go off and go wide. We'll see how bad this gets. All right, so we also are not that far away from just lethal. So Fire Emancipation number 2. Next turn we Mythos, pass the turn, Mythos of Luna, copy it, and then we have 27 points of damage on the next turn. Right? That's the game plan. That's what we're doing. Oh, we have to have another red source. Oh no! Sorry, Mythos. I'm thinking another Fire Emancipation. Okay, Basri Solidarity. Lots of counters onto everything. Gets in down to 13 on their upkeep there. It's the end step. Take a bunch of tokens. That's cool and all, but you know, you're dead. So make a copy and SPIKEFIELD hazard you. Yes, we spiking, boys. Okay, I like this one. I like it lots. Ya dead, son. Yeah. Alright, up against Freffy and Mr. Freffy. So Scorching Dragonfire is the only real good card in our hand right now. We have a bunch of tapped land, or we have 3 lands. We have Mirror Maid and Double Vision, which can be pretty cool. You know, and we're also on the draw. I'm going to go ahead and keep this. With Temple Epiphany for some scry, we do at least have lands. Omen of the Sea can also be card draw for us. Yeah, we'll keep this. We're going to have to bolt ourselves, I think, this turn. Just to try to get up to 2 mana at least, because we have a lot of 2 mana plays that we can actually do. So, pay 3, pass the turn. Make him think it's like a disruption or something. Omen of the Sea. We might get ours out as well. Well, let's see if we need a Scorching Dragonfire or anything. Resolve. 2 on top. That's annoying. Midnight Clock. Alright, we'll Omen before they have extra mana, just in case. Fire Emancipation, number 2. Scorching Dragonfire. Are they actually going to be playing creatures? I don't even know that yet. Having our 3rd one could be nice, but we also just need lands. So I think that we have so many other ways to create copies that we're just going to go dig for lands first. Another Double Vision. Alright, untapped land we don't really care about right now. Unless we want to Mirror Maid this. No, let's try to get up to everything else. Alright, Midnight Clock. If we can get Double Visions first, we can do some pretty fun stuff. So yeah, we're trying to hit Double Visions into Fire Emancipation, of course. Is this another Mono Blue Devotion deck? I believe it is. Sweet. We're okay with that. Yep, untaps with Midnight, or gets the thing. Yes, all right, so we're doing this, my friends. Do we play out the SPIKEFIELD hazard here? It means that we can get Double Visions out on the board with Mythos, with everything else that can happen here. What I could do is I play SPIKEFIELD hazard, Mirror Maid onto the Omen of the Sea. We have Mythos and Double Visions to create extra copies of Fire Emancipation, so we already have like a game plan online. So I think that's what we do. So let's go ahead and Mirror Maid onto the Omen of the Sea. See if they have counter spells. 3 mana. Okay, Omens. We can make their copy of Midnight Clock. Oh no, this is that's Mythos that can copy anything. It's something that we control. Oh no, it's anything on the battlefield. That's right. Okay, that's fine though. All right. It's a couple lands. They're tap lands though. It's our 3rd red source, so we don't have to play SPIKEFIELD hazard. We'll keep both of these. And now we can play this one out now. Actually, did I want to keep that on there? 5, 6. Well, we might have to bolt ourselves. Yeah, it's still better than not doing it. All right. Midnight Clock. Oh, it's a Garuda deck. Oh. Okay, then. Well, we don't have any creatures. But they're going to go off for a moment and a half, it looks like. Crap. Thassa. Yeah. Okay. Okie dokie, then. We're in trouble. Bounces it again. Hits another trigger. Order Monitor untaps Midnight Clock. All right. How do we survive this now? So we're not dead on board. So I think we go Double Visions and then Scorching Dragonfire on the next turn. Or we Mythos of Eluna, their Garuda, start going off with their deck. That could be pretty fun. That actually could be very, very fun. All right, Mythos of Eluna, your Garuda. Oh, that's not quite as good. Our graveyard will have nothing. But hey, we have another blocker. That's all that matters. We will take an Omen of the Sea to hand. Yes. All right. Do we need to just play out Spikefield Hazard here? We need to get up to 6 mana. I think so. Play out Spikefield, pass the turn. We're not winning right away. We need some turns to do some stuff. Dude, we just got their Garuda. And we're also just going to mill them out at some point, potentially. They need to draw more cards, though, because we're going to mill ourselves out first. Swings in. Kill their Garuda so they can't have the blink again. Actually, maybe we want that to happen. I don't know. We do have other ways to copy it, potentially. Maybe I just block here. I have Scorching Dragonfire that I can fire off and maybe kill as well. Kill the Garuda. Oh, Thassa's Oracle can also be really bad. We need to kill that before too long. All right, they're hitting more stuff. They're milling out before we do. As long as we can force them to draw. All right, double visions. We can play double visions and Scorching Dragonfire on the next turn right away, which kills 2 things basically guaranteed. So Fire Emancipation here. We say no. This does 9 damage to face. Yeah, no attacks. Pass the turn. Nyx Lotus number. Yeah, Nyx Lotus. It's on 11 mana. They might have just a little bit. They can draw a bunch of cards with Midnight Clock. Do we take this? No blocks. We take the damage down to 4. We can tap something of ours with Thassa. I should have blocked there. That was a misplay. Thassa has the ability to tap down a bunch of stuff. So on that turn, I should have been a little bit smarter at that. That was probably if anything kills us here, it's that. Cinderclasm does help though, quite a lot. Quite a lot indeed. That's each creature. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If they go to combat, we can kill enough stuff that they won't be able to do anything else. So Cinderclasm and Scorching Dragonfire, I think we hold up, and Omen of the Sea. I'm just debating if I want to get double visions and just like have double Cinderclasm available or Scorching Dragonfire. We might be able to be okay with just doing that. Let's pass the turn. So pass the turn. Okay, for blue. Yeah, it taps it down. That's fine. I have so much mana. We have to hold Cinderclasm up until the end of the turn. Or until they go to combat. We're hoping they don't have any more ways to put out more permanents. We know that they have the Midnight Clock, which gets them... Does that get them to 5? Does it need to be 5 or 6? Oh, it's 5. Oh, I needed to maybe dig for like a Mythos or something. Dang it. Okay, that does kill us. Darn it. Yeah, Thassa doesn't die. They have enough devotion now that Thassa stays up on board. Yeah. Good game. Stick with Omen real quick. Maybe we want like Soulseer in this deck as well. Just as a way to kind of have a really big spell that we can cast as well. Storm's Wrath. We're just digging through the top here to see what else we got. Opt would be pretty nice, actually. All right, good game. Oh man. We're actually pretty close to turning the corner there. Like, I like this deck. I think that, so first off, if you're playing this deck and not just trying to have the janky side of just Spikefield Hazard, what you do is you play Brazen Borrowers as well. You play maybe a few other spells as well that are good. As it is, it's not like amazing here for sure, but it's a fun deck for sure. And let's go ahead and head into the wrap up for this now. All right, so we were spiking today, guys, and it actually worked out pretty well. Like, I'm actually pretty impressed with the deck so far. The basic thing is, if you can survive to get out multiple Fire Emancipations, which double visions, copying with Mythos of Luna, Fire Emancipation, like there actually is this curve of, okay, Storm's Wrath on turn 4, which then just kills all of their stuff. Hopefully you have enough turns to kind of stay alive. Then you double visions turn 5, Fire Emancipation turn 6, hopefully you have a Mythos of Luna so you can make 2 copies of Fire Emancipation. You still have mana to be able to fire off of Spikefield Hazard. So it's a turn 7 win, like combo kill type of thing. And everything else in the deck just kind of made it fun. I think that what you probably do is you need more things like Storm's Wrath. Cinderclasm just wasn't quite powerful enough. With Fire Emancipation, it became really, really good, where it was just 2 mana kill stuff. I feel like maybe you might want to go a little bit heavier into green so we have more like ramps so we can get up to stuff quicker. Maybe play out like maybe that's better than running like disruptions or other things. I don't know. Overall, the deck is fun. I had a blast playing with it. I hope that you guys enjoyed as well. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, all that stuff. Do the YouTube things. We are I do have a secret word that I put at the end of every video for those that make it to the end, so they can put it in the comment section. Let me know that you guys are supporting the channel and making it to the end. It really helps me out and stuff. So anticipation of emancipation is what I want the phrase to be. It's the anticipation of emancipation. There we go. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. We'll see you in the next one.